So, have you ever been in the middle of sex and just realized you are not present there? Like your partner's touching you, trying to be sweet, and all you can think about is the laundry or the to-do list or whether you remembered to text your mom back. Or maybe even worse, you're stuck in a spiral of, ugh, I should be enjoying this, or why can't I just be normal and turned on and in the moment right now? Putting pressure on yourself more and more and more. And if that's you, you are so not alone. I've been there too. My name's Hannah, also known as the Libido Fairy, and I've helped hundreds of women enjoy sex more in their relationships. And today I'm going to talk you through why we get stuck in our heads during sex, like what that actually means. Spoiler, it's not because you're broken, and a few tools that have really helped me and hundreds of my students get out of their heads and back into their bodies so they can really feel present and connected and enjoy sex with their partners. So let's get into it. Okay, so real talk, there was a time when I would be having sex with someone that I really loved and I would still be completely zoned out. I'd be thinking about the client email that I forgot to send, what position made my stomach looked flatter, or whether I was being sexy enough in that exact moment. And the shame that came with that was just like, oh, really tough. Like I wanted to be present. I wanted to feel connected, but it felt like my brain was just like, blah, 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 all the time. And the harder I tried to snap out of it, the more stuck I became, the more in my head I got. And so for so long, I thought that it was just me, that I was broken or bad at sex or just not sexual enough. But the truth is that being stuck in your head during sex is not a personal flaw. It is a nervous system pattern. It is a protection mechanism, and it is a result of some stuff under the surface. So when you really understand why that's happening, it becomes so much easier to shift out of it. So there are a few core reasons why this happens. Number one is you are not fully relaxed. Like your nervous system is still on, and pleasure and being present literally requires your body to feel safe. If your brain is still processing the day, or your body is tense from like hustling, caretaking, managing 40 things at once, then it makes total sense that you can't access that turn on. It's not because you're broken, it's because your body thinks that you are trying to survive. You cannot get turned on when you feel like you're being chased by a lion. So yeah, sex isn't going to feel magical when your nervous system is stuck in fight or flight. So we have to get you into rest and receive. Number two reason for why this happens is you're performing pleasure instead of actually experiencing it. When I first realized this about myself, it was such a punch in the gut, but such an important step towards actually being present in sex. I was doing something called spectatoring, which is when you're watching sex happen like a spectator in the stands of an experience instead of a player on the field. So if you're constantly thinking, am I doing it right? Do I look sexy? Is my partner enjoying this? I better just hurry up and get this over with. You are performing, not experiencing. And performance mode pulls you out of your body and into your head. So when you're trying to make the moment perfect or good or sexy, you are missing out on feeling what's actually happening. You are losing access to your own turn on because you're so busy trying to manage the moment. Number three reason why this happens is because you're disconnected from your body. And this can be pretty deep rooted, especially if you're a woman who's grown up in a culture that has taught you to ignore your needs, downplay your pleasure, shut down your feelings, or shrink yourself. If you've ever experienced trauma, shame, religious messaging, body image struggles, or just years ignoring what your body's trying to tell you or shutting down your emotions because they weren't appropriate or too scary to feel, it's no wonder that you were checking out during intimacy. Your brain has learned that your body is not a safe place to be. And so yeah, when it comes to being intimate, your brain is trying to exit you out of the building. It is trying to protect you, but it's also keeping you from receiving and being in the moment. So now that you know why this happens, let's talk about what to actually do about it. So these are the exact tools that I use on myself and ones that I teach my clients inside of my programs. But before I get into that, if you're liking the video so far, give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe for more on intimacy and relationships. So here now are the 5 strategies that you can use to get out of your head and out of this pattern. Number 1, do a pre-intimacy nervous system check-in. So what I mean by that, before any kind of touch or before things start getting hot, ask yourself, what would help me feel more relaxed right now? That might be a 5-minute dance break, cuddling with no goal, a hot shower, breathing with your partner. When you bring your nervous system back into regulation, your body is going to open up to pleasure more easily. Number 2, anchor into sensation. So if you catch your brain starting to spiral, try this. Try naming the sensations in your mind. So, I notice the sheets under my back. I feel warmth on my chest. I feel his hand on my arm. You're not judging or analyzing, you're just noticing. And that noticing can really bring you back into your body. Number 3, use breath and sound. So literally try soft moaning or exhaling on the sound. Let yourself sigh. And that sound is really going to help activate your body's relaxation system. And the breath will really connect you to the present moment. Number 4 is redefine what successful sex means. Sex does not have to mean penetration or orgasm. What if the goal was connection or pleasure or presence or even just learning more about yourself? When you remove the pressure to perform, it's so much easier to actually be present in the moment. Number 5, practice daily nervous system regulation. So this is a long game strategy, but it's so deeply life-changing. You cannot expect your nervous system to suddenly relax during sex if you have never practiced that before. So I want to really encourage you to practice some of these daily practices. You can do grounding walks with no phone, taking nice slow breaths through the day, shaking out your body for a couple minutes, either in the morning or midday, exploring self-touch with no agenda. The more safety and presence you build outside the bedroom, the easier it becomes to feel that inside of the bedroom too. And if you take anything from this video, let it be this. You're not broken. Your mind is trying to protect you, but your body is safe and it wants to feel good. So when you learn how to slow down with your body and meet it with presence, sex is going to get so much better, so much more connected, more satisfying, more you. So if this really resonated, share it with someone that you trust or send it to your partner as a conversation starter. And if you want more tools for getting out of your head and getting into pleasure, I have a video all about how women can have more satisfying sex, and you can watch it here. I am so proud of you, really, for being here. You deserve sex that feels so good, and I hope to see you in the next one where you find out how to do that.